Hey everybody, just thought I'd do a quick little video. It's nice and gloomy here in Indiana today. Looks like there's a small line of storms that are getting ready to come through. But I want to talk to everybody for a moment, just about being thankful. Thankful for what we have and thankful for our situation, because it can always change in a heartbeat. As most of you know, I have my little cabin property that I go down to and shoot and whatnot at. Plans for today are that I'm going down there to get stuff set up, and my buddy and a couple of his friends and me, we're all going to hang out there tonight, stay a night down there, do a little camping, a little drinking, that kind of stuff. Then my brother called me this morning and said, "Hey, Dad's on the way getting ready to go to the hospital by ambulance." And I'm like, "What? What happened?" And a few years ago, he had a little bout of AFib, and while he was at the bank with my brother, and so then they took him to the hospital that time by ambulance, but it wasn't sustained or anything like that. He has a cardiologist who has been monitoring him for forever, and my brother, over the last week or so, my dad's been complaining about not being able to rest, not being able to sleep. We started him on some melatonin. That wasn't doing a whole lot. He went to the doctor yesterday. They started him on a very mild sedative to help him sleep. And when my brother got a phone call from my dad this morning, which my dad's calling in the morning, something's wrong, because he never does, and was saying that he just wasn't feeling really well, was feeling just kind of wonky. So my brother went over there. We only live about 10 minutes either direction from my dad, and when he found him, he was kind of on the couch, just not looking good and everything. So he called 911. Medics got out there. His blood pressure was high. Was having a little bit of trouble breathing and whatnot. So they took him to the ER. I got there, started running EKGs and blood work and blah blah blah, X-rays. Ended up he is in AFib again, but the biggest issue is that he has pneumonia, and we didn't realize it. And that would be the reason why he's been having trouble breathing, and that's the reason why he can't sleep real well, because his lungs are filling with fluid. So he's getting admitted. They're going to start him on IV antibiotics and everything. The hospital that he's at, I have faith in that they know what they're doing. But it just shows that you need to be thankful for what you have, because you could lose it at any time. We complain a lot of times, we as a society complain when someone else has something that we don't have. Oh, that person has a nicer car, a nicer house, a nicer phone, whatever. But do you have a house? Do you have a phone? Do you have clothes to wear? Because there are lots of people out there who don't. And you should be thankful for what you have, because you never know when something might happen and you could lose it all. The economy could do a major downturn and you could lose your job. You could lose your house. You could lose your car. In my case, I could have lost my dad. Be thankful for what you have, and always remember somebody else has it worse. Try to help somebody else so that they might be thankful for what they have. Talk to you guys here later.